All right, thanks, Candy. Making news around the state, a group of business associations around the state is rallying behind the reform of a nearly 2 decades old state law called the California Private Attorneys General Act. 17's Maddie Gannon is here with more. Maddie?
Tammy, this law, often called PAGA, allows employees to file civil lawsuits against their employers over labor code violations. Critics say it leads to frivolous lawsuits against businesses and often ends in employers being forced into paying expensive settlements. The California Chamber of Commerce also argues most of the money from these lawsuits go to attorneys, while workers don't see much of the cash themselves. Now, the effort to get a reform initiative called the California Fair Pay and Employer Accountability Act on the ballot this November is gaining steam. We sat down with the president of the California Chamber of Commerce, Jennifer Barrera, to talk about the changes.
We're basically taking trial attorneys out of the equation, and we're giving the money directly to the employee. So it reforms PAGA, so it eliminates the lawsuits. It gives employees a more effective and efficient process to have their wages determined through the state agency, and then it eliminates the lawsuits against the employers.
The chamber says the reform would accomplish this by giving the Labor and Workforce Development Agency more mechanisms to enforce the labor code themselves. Backers of the initiative have until June 6 to collect the required signatures to qualify for the ballot. Barrera says they already have 60%. In studio, Maddie Gannon, 17 News.